As we wrap up the 2025 edition of Ikulu Weekly, here is a look at President William Ruto's activities this week. President William Ruto inspected the 380 million shilling Kamwangi Modern Market in Kiambu County. The facility, which is scheduled for completion in March 2026, will accommodate more than 1,500 traders and boost local commerce. The president also hosted environmental champion Trifena Muthoni following her remarkable and record-breaking act of spending 72 continuous hours embracing an indigenous tree to raise a national and global awareness on environmental conservation and climate change. In recognition of her exemplary environmental stewardship, President Ruto appointed her an ambassador of the 15 billion tree planting campaign and conferred upon her the Head of State Commendation HSC Medal. During the week, the Head of State witnessed the signing of 32 billion shilling clinker production contract between Bamburi Cement PLC and Sinoma CBMI Construction Company. The project will strengthen Kenya's industrial capacity and support the delivery of strategic national infrastructure, including the affordable housing program.
The cement industry sits at the heart of this economic freedom agenda. Every kilometer of road, every power plant, every dam and irrigation canal, and every factory depends on a reliable, competitive, and sustainable cement value chain. Projects such as the Bamburi Clinker Line are therefore not isolated investments. They are foundational catalysts of our national transformation.
Later, President Ruto toured Turkana County, where he addressed residents of Lodwar and pledged to unlock the full potential of the county's oil resource to ensure tangible benefits for the local community.
Ile serikali ambayo itatoa mafuta hapa Turkana ni hii serikali mulinipatia hii. Na nimewaambia wale watu wanahusika na hiyo maneno ya kwamba tunataka kufika December 2026, December next year, malori yanze kutoka hapa kubeba mafuta kwa sababu tunataka kuweka rasilimali ya Turkana County.
He laid the foundation stone for the 660 million shilling Turkana University Students Hostel and launched the upgrading of Lodwar town streets to bitumen standards. A highlight of the visit was presiding over the 9th edition of the Tobongulori Festival. He reaffirmed his commitment to the Home of Humankind project, which will feature a world-class human origins museum and a science park, transforming Turkana into a global hub for scientific research, tourism, and investment. Later in the week, the president attended the 5th Pini Luo Festival at Senya Beach in Migori County, a vibrant cultural celebration featuring boat riding, wrestling, boat racing, and swimming. At the Thimlich Ohinga Historic Site, he was honored to be crowned a Luo elder alongside ODM party leader Oburu Odinga. President Ruto underscored the importance of preserving cultural heritage as a foundation of national unity. In Migori County, the government is investing 45 billion shillings, the highest allocation since independence, in development projects. These include the construction of 10 new roads worth 1.7 billion shillings, a 23 billion shilling affordable housing project, a 900 million shilling stadium, and a 500 million shilling Muhuru Bay pier, among others. At Trongo University, the president laid the foundation stone for hostels that will accommodate more than 2,300 students. On behalf of all Kenyans, the head of state extended his deepest condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Supreme Court Judge Mohammed Ibrahim following his passing. He remembered the late judge as a principled jurist, a passionate defender of human rights, and a steadfast champion of multi-party democracy. Towards the end of the week, at State House Nairobi, President Ruto marked the United Nations International Day for Minorities with over 5,000 leaders and members of minority, indigenous, and marginalized communities. He pledged to launch the national policy on ethnic minorities, indigenous peoples, and marginalized communities recently approved by Cabinet. the head of state announced the establishment of a 500 million shilling national minority scholarship program to support learners from indigent minority and marginalized communities, alongside a 200 million shilling annual education infrastructure fund to build, upgrade and equip schools in these areas. Additionally, the government will pay Social Health Authority contributions for 200,000 vulnerable individuals to enhance access to healthcare. President Ruto also condoled with the family of former Lugari Member of Parliament, the late Cyrus Jirongo, wishing them strength and comfort during their time of loss. In advancing the affordable housing program, the president handed over keys to new homeowners at Mukuru Estate Phase 2 in Nairobi, comprising of 5,000 units at Riara and 2,920 units at Marihoine. Earlier, he officially opened the new Mukuru Level 4 Hospital, Mukuru Fire Station, Mukuru Mall, Mukuru Police Station and the new Mukuru Primary and Preschool.
We are going to move our country. Vile tumetoka bottom up, now we are charging forward, full steam to economic freedom and into the first world.
Finally, the head of state received a message of condolence from His Majesty King Charles III of the United Kingdom following the passing of Honorable Raila Odinga. The message, delivered by UK Embassy Charge d'Affaires Ed Barnett at State House Nairobi, conveyed the King's sense of loss and paid tribute to the late Raila Odinga's steadfast leadership, commitment to democratic consensus and deep concern for the welfare of ordinary people. That's it on Ikulu Weekly. See you next year for more. Happy holidays.